2 teaspoons, because most of this is for me and my husband. So I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of this. Hey, good morning. This is what I'm having for breakfast. As you saw, it's a lot of mixed greens, a lot of different veggies, and hemp seeds for protein and a good omega-3 fatty acids to kind of help balance out the smoothie of all the carbohydrates that are in there. Plus I'm plant-based, and so a lot of good healthy protein from plants from our hemp seeds. And this is actually a little bit less than what I showed you that I filled up earlier. I actually split it between my husband and my mother-in-law this morning, and so I have a little bit less. But this is what I like to have because it's quick and easy before I start work or take the kids to school. And so I may or may not have another breakfast, like my second breakfast is what I usually call it, like my mid-morning snack, I guess to say, where I'll take a break from working just to give my brain a break, and then give myself some more nutrition. It just depends if I'm hungry or not. So I guess you'll follow along and see. All right, hope you guys have a good healthy morning as well. So I am having a second breakfast, so to speak, or eating again. This is the oatmeal that I was making, and it just has oats and water, and I put, how many dates? Sometimes I put 2. This one has 3 dates in it. I think it was more like a half, so maybe 2.5 dates. A half of a banana, a scoop of peanut butter, and then almond milk is in that. And I should be able to finish all this bowl. Actually, I was pretty hungry. Normally I don't have, typically I do have something as a second breakfast, but occasionally I do not. Just depends on if I'm busy that day or if I'm just not hungry, then I just don't eat. So it doesn't have to always be having something like on a set schedule, but typically I do eat on a schedule. I just find my body runs better doing that way, and so this is what I'm having. All right, so see you later at lunch. Alright, so good afternoon. I'm now having my lunch, and so I did not film any of this because this is kind of very simple, salad I guess to say, but without the lettuce. We're kind of running out of a lettuce, and so I just kind of used whatever I found in our refrigerator, and then I added some quinoa. I did have to cook that. I did put it in water and a little bit of a vegetable bouillon, and then that was it. And then I added that with the purple cabbage and green onion, and then I put in like a little dressing, so to speak, of a apple cider vinegar and maple syrup, and then mix that around. And then I topped it with cilantro and chopped up almonds. And that's basically my salad that I have, or a bowl of a lot of plants. So you get protein in the quinoa and the nuts, and so people who are worried about where protein comes from on a plant-based diet, that's where I'm getting it from today. And then I'll have some protein later on, and you'll kind of see other sources. So each meal does have some consist of protein, so there's plenty of protein in plants, and so this is what I'm having right now. Oh yeah, there's jicama in there. I forgot. I put jicama in there too I love the crunch and texture of it and flavor of it, and so I added that as well. So this is a very crunchy, textury type of meal. Oh, and I love the sweet and sour. The sweetness of the maple syrup and the sour of the vinegar. It really adds a lot of flavor to it. And I'll probably add some hot sauce. I love hot sauce to this. That's the only other thing I'd probably add. Other than that, it's really good, and I'll be eating this whole thing. And so, alright, I'll see you guys at dinner. Right. Guys, it's the last meal of the day. Oh, I just want to give you an update on lunch that I had. I didn't eat all of that. Actually, I got full off of it fairly quickly. I think I had maybe about 3/4 of a cup left from that big bowl. In that bowl, I'm not sure how much it actually holds, but it was pretty filling that I had. So I wasn't able to eat it all, which that doesn't normally happen. So. And then after a walk that I had today, I ate a banana and then one little small chocolate chip cookie that's from Simple Meals. So that's the other stuff that I didn't eat that I didn't film. But my dinner that I have today that I'm excited to actually eat is very simple. Let's get some juices. My mother-in-law made this. Well, actually, she made hamburgers for everybody else from 100% grass-fed beef. And even though, I mean, sometimes I do occasionally eat meat, which is fine to have on a plant-based diet, I just prefer not to. I just feel better. I do better when I don't have any. Sometimes I might take a bite or so of my husband's, especially if it's a good quality type of meat, like 100% grass-fed beef. But otherwise, anyway, I just would rather have this. And there's pinto beans that she cooked, potatoes. Of course, I had to have potatoes with hamburgers, but she roasted me some veggies too, cauliflower and carrots. And so very sweet. And this actually doesn't have anything green on it, which is definitely unusual for me. I normally have some type of green on my plate, but this is my dinner that I'm going to have. I got some Cholula on my beans. I'll probably put some ketchup and Cholula with my potatoes, but other than that, this is what I'll have for my dinner. And again, along the same lines of protein, there's protein in these beans, and there's protein in the potatoes too. Most people don't think about potatoes have protein, but they do. For a good source from a plant-based standpoint, that's where you're going to get a good high source of protein from. All right. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me what I eat for today, and hopefully it kind of gives you other ideas or just inspires you just to eat more plants because they are so good for you. I cannot stress that enough. Most people do not focus on plants in their diet, and so if you just focus on plants from what you're eating, even if you do eat meat, you will be highly nutritious from what you're getting. You'll get a lot more nutrition, like your vitamins and minerals and plant chemicals from your food. And so I would encourage you, but I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, or beginning of the day or end of the day. All right. Thanks for watching. And please subscribe. And if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about what I've eaten today, or then feel free to comment below or let me know if you like it or don't. Okay? All right. Thanks.